Hello, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. Today I wanted to film a simple night out makeup look using some of the products that I talked about in my last video, which was the Sephora sale recommendation video, as well as some products I have going on in my current project pan. My hair is already done for the night out. I am a hair before makeup girly, so let's get into the makeup look. I've already done my skincare. My skin is super oily, but I like to prep with a really hydrating cream first. So I have my First Aid Beauty Cream on, and I like to start with a lip balm on as well, one for the hydration, and I find it easier to remove any foundation that gets on your lip if there is a bit of a barrier on first. I'm going to start with my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer in the blurring formula. I'm not normally a primer girl, but I do really like this product. I actually do this really weird thing where if I really like a product, I don't use it or anything really. Like I've done it with clothes, with even candles, like anything. I always feel like I need to save it for a special occasion. But then there is like no occasion special enough that like I deem worthy of using said product. I don't know. I'm trying to work on that because it really is a waste, honestly, of these things that I like. And I mean, if you like it, like you paid for it or you have it, you might as well use it. So I am trying to overcome that and use these products that I like. So this is one of them. It is super blurring. It like erases all pores and absolutely all shine. Like your makeup lasts all night when you use this. Next up is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation in the shade 160. I put on a fresh tan last night, so we are using the darker shade that I have. I just like to dot it on first and then go in with a beauty blender. I had a bit of a like full beauty night last night. I put way too much on my hand. Oh no. Yeah, I did a fake tan. I whitened my teeth, did a face mask, like the whole 9 yards, because we have a birthday party to go to tonight. We, as in my boyfriend Blake and I, and it's for a bit of a newer friend, but she is just so sweet, and her boyfriend is throwing it for her, which I also think is just so cute. Like you have someone that just cares about you so much that they are organizing a whole party to surprise you with and getting all your friends together. Like, I don't know. I just think it's so cute, and there's no one more deserving. Like, I haven't known her that long, but she really is just the absolute sweetest. Okay, and let's move the hair out of the way. Oops, did not finish blending there. With whatever is left, I like to just bring it down my neck a bit, although honestly, this shade is the perfect color for my self tan, so I don't really have to bring it down too much, but just to make sure. And the coverage of this is so great. Like it really covered up all the blemishes that I had on my forehead because my skin's going through it a little bit right now. But this does just such a good job of covering while still being nice and light and skin-like. Like this really did go viral for a reason. Next up, I am sculpting my face with the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light Medium. This product, I honestly don't quite understand the hype of. I I bought it when it very first was being talked about and raved about, and I don't know, I just don't really like it. But it's in my project pan, so I'm trying to use it, and I've made a solid dent in it, but I don't know. I can't even like pinpoint what it is that I don't like about it either. It's just, I think overhyped maybe, because it's not an awful product. It's just, I don't know, maybe my expectations were too high. So as I said, this is a bit of a newer friend, and I do know she is not a huge drinker, and she's like really into fitness, loves fitness. So last night I tried to bake protein cookies for her. I like the idea of giving like someone a thoughtful gift. Like, you know, you really put thought into it. You didn't just like run and pick up a bottle of something, although I would never say no to a bottle of something. And for my birthday, we had actually we had discussed this bottle of bubbly I really liked, and she had shown up with it and like made a comment about how she remembered that I had mentioned it. And so I wanted to like put the same thought in return. I also like to sculpt out the chin and the jaw. I love a chiseled jaw. But anyways, I wanted to put the same thought process into her gift. And I tried making these protein cookies. They were like 3 ingredients. It was like bananas, protein powder, and peanut butter, and it was awful. Turned out so bad. Like, I couldn't even get the ingredients to mix together. I don't know if it was the protein powder I used or what, but it was not mixing. It was disgusting. So then I tried adding an egg into it, thinking that would help. And I mean, it did mix together, but they did not taste great. They tasted almost like a muffin consistency. I don't know. It was not it. And I was like, there is no way I can give this as a gift to someone, because they also looked disgusting. So I ended up baking just like normal traditional chocolate chip cookies last night, which might seem a little bit like a random gift. So I'm going to have to explain to her that like it was not the original gift, but I tried. I really did. It just did not go as planned. Once I have my like bronzer contour on, I go in with concealer, and right now I have 3 different concealers on the go. My tried and true favorite concealer ever, the MAC Pro Longwear in the shade, I think it's, NW15. Love this for under my eyes. As you can see, I like genetically have very dark under eyes. You know, my skin's very fair naturally. I have thin skin here, so you can just see all the vessels. So this covers it up beautifully, and you're able to layer this because it's so thin. So you get the full coverage, but you can also just layer upon layer upon layer. Love it. I am currently trying to get rid of these 2 concealers in my project pan, the NARS Creamy Radiance. I bought these because everyone was talking about how great they were. The theme of this video is me buying things that people say are great and not loving. But anyways, I bought these. I tried them under my eyes. They, first of all, like don't give me the coverage that I like, but I found that they just like flaked off and separated, and that's obviously not what we want under the eye. So I've just been using these for spot concealing now and like highlighting certain areas just to try to get rid of them. I have the shade Vanilla, which I use to spot conceal when I have self tanner on. And I have the shade Chantilly, which I use to spot conceal if I am pale, or today I'm just gonna put it in a couple spots to brighten a little bit. But yeah, I was disappointed in these. I really can't wait for them to be done. And I think they're nearing the end of their life, thankfully. So I'm just gonna put a little bit here, a little bit here, and then just like right under the contour. This is not a step that I really normally do, but since we're trying to be a bit more glam tonight, I figured I would. And I am just going to spot conceal here, and I think here. Oh, sure, we'll do those two. Honestly, I don't mind having a bit of like blemishes peek through. I think it just makes things look more natural. Of course, if something's like really big in your face, I like to cover that, but I don't hate a little bit of like redness showing through. And then, of course, my tried and true favorite concealer ever, right under the eye. Like, oh, it's just so good. I love it so much. And I'm just going to take it on my eyelid a little bit because I love a bright eyelid. You will also very quickly notice that I love a bright eye. Perfect. And then I am just going to do a little bit of a second layer just right down here where I am extra dark. Oh, it's just so good. Like, everyone needs to try this. They really, really do. I will never stop raving about this concealer and like never ever stop repurchasing it. Anyways, so we are first going to like a mutual friend's house for a little pre-drink before going to the pub for the surprise party tonight. And I'm really excited. Like we are definitely much closer with this couple than the birthday girl. And one of my goals for this year was to make more time for friends, just because I feel like as you get older, also any spots where there's still like the tiniest bit of darkness peeking through, I like to just use a teeny tiny brush and just pack on some concealer right there. Sorry, I just felt like I needed extra concentration for that. And then Beauty Blender, I'm just going to blend out these areas that I have concealer elsewhere. But anyways, yeah, I just want to spend more time with friends. I think as you get older, it's really easy to, I don't know, not neglect friendships, but like, I guess kind of neglect them. I think especially, you know, you get older, life is so much busier. You know, you might live with a partner like I do, and then you don't really feel as much like, I don't know, need to make plans with other people. Like my partner and I, we have so much fun together. So I don't necessarily feel like I need to be making plans with friends because it's like, oh, we're just gonna have lots of fun together this weekend. But I don't want that. Like, I want to see my friends. So that is a goal that I made, to see my friends more, make more of an effort. I think especially like, sorry, first I'm just going to set my under eyes with my Fenty Beauty, what is this? Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Lavender. You are about to see this is the most brightening powder to ever exist. And again, if you like a bright under eye, this is it. But anyways, as I was saying, I think another issue that we face is we live so far from lots of our friends. Like, we live about an hour north of Toronto, and we have friends like still living in the city, or they're just kind of also spread out either because of work or I don't know, just wherever they find affordable housing, because that's certainly kind of all over the place. And so it's not as easy to just be like, oh, hey, like, want to come over for a drink when, you know, you're at least an hour plus drive away. So it involves a little bit more planning, which if you're not the best at planning, it can make it like more difficult, or just, yeah, people are busy as you get older. So anyways, I'm really excited for tonight because we get to see some good friends as well as some new friends, and it's going to be a fun night. I can already tell. And then I am just going to set the remainder of my face with the Kosas Cloud Set in the shade Feathery. Nice and blurring, but like it's not drying, so I like this guy. It still leaves a bit of like dewiness under the skin. And I personally set my entire face because, as I said, I am super oily. And we definitely need this to last all night because it's currently like noon. And the surprise portion of the night isn't until like 7, but we are going over to our friend's house this afternoon for the little pre-drink. So I need this to last absolutely all day. Can we also talk about too, like speaking of like how hard it is to maintain friendships, but also like how hard it is to make new friends as you get older? And not necessarily that I'm like in the market for new friends, because I do have a really great group of girlfriends, but I don't know, like I think just maybe friendships in general are hard as you get older, but also at the same time very important. Okay, blush is my all-time favorite step. This is the MAC powder blush in the shade Gingerly. It is like the perfect bronzy sunburnt look. I forgot how much I absolutely loved this product, and last weekend I had like whipped it out and just instantly fell back in love with it. It is stunning. Then I like to do just a teeny tiny bit on my nose. Oh, it's just, yeah, so pretty, so summery. Not that it's summery at all today. We're supposed to get like a freezing rainstorm, which I hope holds off for the sake of trying to look somewhat decent tonight. And then I like to top off the blush with this bronze color in the Dior highlight palette. I did this last weekend for the first time and just really liked it. And normally I'm not a big highlighter girl, but I don't know, maybe this is the season for it, because yeah, I really did enjoy this. And then just a tip on the nose. Yeah, I'm into that, very much so. I'm not like a pink blush girl. I definitely am more so into like bronzy colors, peachy colors, even like beiges. Yeah, I am reminded of how much I really do enjoy that. Next up, I'm going to do my eyes, which I don't normally do ever, if I'm being honest. I am not a makeup artist. So this is going to be very, very simple. I really do not know how to do eye makeup, if I'm being completely honest, but it's a night out. I want to be a bit more glam, so we're gonna try. I am first going to go in with the, what is this, Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color in the shade Vanilla Kiss. It's like just a really light beigey kind of color, creamy color, I guess. And again, I kind of bought this on a whim. I won't lie. It's not really that different of a color than my concealer is. But yeah, I bought this on a whim. I saw someone posting about it all over TikTok. Like this makeup artist was saying how much she loved it. And so, being the person I am who can be very easily influenced, I purchased it. And yeah, we're gonna try to use it. It really is like the color of my concealer. I don't know if this is doing anything. I do know though, I like this in my waterline. Where's a sponge? Just so I don't mess up my makeup here. Yeah, I like this in my waterline. It doesn't budge. Like this in the waterline will last you all night. Whereas I find some pencils pretty immediately fade away. And then I'm going to do just a little bit of like shading out here, I guess we call it, with my Makeup by Mario Master Mattes The Neutrals palette. I got this for Christmas. As you can see, I've barely touched it. And that's mostly just because, yeah, I'm not a big eyeshadow person. But let me just make sure this shadow stick is buffed out. And then I am going to take I don't even know which one. I think maybe this one, because it's not super dark. I'm not very confident doing like a really dark eyeshadow because I think I'll just make a mess of that. And I am just going to run that along the crease, just for like the tiniest bit of definition. There, that works. Yeah, I feel like that did a little something. Should I try putting some under the eye? Oh, I'm scared. Okay, let's try. Maybe I need a smaller brush for that. Maybe this one. Oh, I'm really nervous. This is not something I normally do. I don't know. I'm getting a little too confident, I think, right now. This is going so well that it's probably bound to eventually mess up, but okay. Not so bad. Okay, that really wasn't bad at all. Should I do like a little outer corner, or am I getting too crazy right now? Maybe I'll try just putting like a little something there. I don't want my eyes to be too dark because, like I said, I love just the brightest eye to ever exist. So I don't want to be too dark, but I do like my eyes to pop. Okay, I think I might leave it at that. I don't want to get too carried away and then regret it, because that does happen to me quite frequently. I like to absolutely soak my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. And when I say soak, I mean absolutely soak my face. I love this. It just like melts everything in. I'm literally wet. Like, I'm not kidding when I say I soak myself. And then I take my beauty blender and I like to just like push it into my skin. I don't know if that like does anything or makes a difference, but in my mind it does. Now it's highlight time. I'm just gonna go back in with this guy and also like a super teeny tiny eyeshadow brush so I can do the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm gonna use the white powder in this. Oh yeah, this is a really pretty palette. Again, like, I fully understand why it has the hype that it does. I then just take, honestly, normally my blush brush, and I'm just gonna put highlighter kind of everywhere. So a little bit of the champagne one on the nose, on the cheeks, even though I already have the bronzy one there, and just a little bit on the forehead, a little bit on the chin, Cupid's bow. I'm going to take some on like a fluffy eyeshadow brush, just to do the brow bone. just kind of to be glowy everywhere, which is so funny. I'm normally such a matte makeup girl, but lately I'm into the glow. I can't use any of like the glowy skin-based products. They instantly make me break out. I'm very acne prone, but I do really enjoy adding some highlight. Next up, brows. This is the Precisely My Brow Wax by Benefit in the shade 3.5. I did also tint my eyebrows last night because I absolutely hate filling them in with a pencil. So I just like to brush this guy in and then fluff up the brows a little bit. I like that this guy like has a tint to it so that I don't have to fill in my brows, because yeah, I am incredibly lazy when it comes to brows. Okay, I just had to jump off camera to finish. Turns out it's really hard to apply brow wax on camera. Actually, it's really hard to apply makeup on camera in general. I find myself like going towards the mirror and like probably cutting off what you can actually see, but finish the brows. This has like a really good hold. I don't know, like I have a stubborn brow. Not many products hold it up. Like their clear brow gel does not work for my brows at all. It does not hold it whatsoever. This guy does. So if you have stubborn brows, highly recommend. Next up is mascara. This might be a big challenge to do on camera. First, I'm gonna curl my lashes with the Shiseido eyelash curler. I bought this because TikTok told me to, honestly, and it is, in my opinion, nothing special. Oh God, this is going to be awful. Okay, there we go, not so bad. Yeah, it's nothing special. Like if you have an eyelash curler that works for you already, you do not need this one. Okay, I'm going to prime my lashes with the Etude Dr. Mascara Fixer Perfect Lash, I guess, primer. I don't know, I saw someone on TikTok, I can't remember the creator's name, but she was saying that this is really good if you have like stubborn lashes that don't hold a curl and just fall flat immediately. So I purchased this. It's in my project pan to try to use up, but I don't think it makes a difference for me personally. So I'm just gonna pop this on. I'm not even gonna try to do this on camera. I think I'll just stab myself in the eye. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but I swear like every time I use this, I end up having just like a bunch of lashes come out. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but I swear it's just making my lashes bald and not actually holding them up. Rare Beauty mascara. I don't know if I love this. I am undecided. It's fine. I do have two of them though to use up before I go back and buy probably the YSL Lash Clash. I love that one and it does hold up my lashes really well, but I ordered this I think during the last Sephora sale and they accidentally sent me two, so obviously I kept both. But yeah, it's not the same. But it takes me a long time to go through mascara because I don't wear mascara every day. I have I actually don't know what this rash is up here. I've tried everything to get rid of it, but I do find scrubbing off mascara every day really irritates it. So if I'm just going to work, I don't wear mascara and I don't do things most weekends. So it's gonna be a long time before I'm in the market to repurchase a new mascara, but I'm gonna put this on off camera and I'll be right back. Oh God, I feel like I let the primer dry a little bit too much before going in with the mascara, so we are a little clumpy, but that's okay. We will make do. I'm gonna finish off with the One Size Until Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. If you need your makeup to last absolutely all night, this is it. I am just gonna do a little bit of body glow. I am going to use the Supergoop Glow Screen. I bought this like years ago, like when this very first went viral, and it is definitely very expired. Like this thing is offering 0 sun protection, but I pulled it out last weekend to use as like a chest body glow, and it is really pretty for that. I just find like it makes my face break out anytime I try to use it. As I said, my skin does not enjoy a glowy product. And I really have no idea what I'm even wearing yet, but I do like a glowy chest. So we're gonna put that guy on and then just add a little bit of highlight to the collarbones. This is a perfect way to use up my glow screen because honestly, I was going to throw it out because I thought I would never use it and finish it. But if I can just put it on my body, that is perfect. Like, I really do want to just use products that I have, especially because if I did an inventory on the amount of things I've bought and like don't use or have thrown out already or given to people, even like, I don't even want to know the amount of money that would be. So I'm trying to use what I have. I really am. And I'm trying not to like buy anything in the same category until I've used up what I have. So that is my goal. I'm just gonna finish off with lips. I'm going to use the MAC lip pencil in the shade Subculture. It's just like, I don't know, the perfect kind of pinky nude color. It's really pretty. It's like a good My Lips, but better color. And I'm just going to kind of wipe off the foundation that's there. See, having some like lip balm on before just makes that so easy to wipe off. Sorry, I absolutely cannot talk while I'm doing lip liner, but I like to just overline a little bit. And then I am going to do my favorite lipstick, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW. Like, it's only the tiniest little nub left. And just put this on. Now, I don't know if anyone else has seen, I have landed on the side of TikTok that talks about like, I don't know, just lists of things that you find really chic. And one of them I saw was having a signature drink. And we are definitely an espresso martini household. Like, we made some last night. We always are consuming espresso martinis, but our friends that we're going to for the pre-drink, they are a mimosa household. So yesterday I picked up a bottle of Prosecco and some orange juice, and we're gonna bring that as well, just so we can enjoy their signature drink in their home, because that's just really chic. And I want to try to be chic. I'm also going to top this lipstick with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Stick in the shades Blazed Donut. It looks like it would be this really pretty like nude concealer lip kind of vibe, and I just don't like this. Once again, theme of the video, buying viral products that I don't like. I, for one, only recently am starting to get into being like a glossy lip girl. Normally, this would be it for me, and I'd be quite happy with this. But I love the way glossy lips look on other people, so I'm trying to embrace it. I don't know if it's that I don't like it on me or if I'm just not used to it, because like for years I've just been a matte kind of lip wearer. So I bought this, and it's just, the color's too sheer for me. Like, when I want a concealer lip, I want a concealer lip. So I don't love this on its own, but I've noticed if I put it on top of a lipstick, there's that like color base. So even though this is sheer, I don't see my lips through it, because I find my lips too red, and that bothers me. but then it also adds just a little bit of gloss on top. So I just like to kind of dab this on the center. Just to, yeah, have that like concealer lip. Because I love a concealer lip. I love a really nude light lip. Concealer lip with like a little bit of gloss. I actually think I want to buy a gloss. Like I literally don't own a lip gloss. With all the makeup that I have, I do not have a lip gloss. I want to buy one. I just don't know like which one, because I know if it's really sticky, I won't like it. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. And let's see the final look. I normally don't wear my hair like this either. Like normally I fully curl it, but I just used like my like thermal brush. I think that's what they're called. Like the round brushes that get hot. I just used that to put a little bit of like movement in my hair, and I think I like it. We're being so different today. Like I'm a whole new person. So I am just going to go find an outfit and throw in some earrings, and then I will check back with the final look. But this is the makeup all done. Okay, I also have to put you onto this if you wear earrings. These are called Ear Light Invisible Earlobe Support Patches. Okay, this is them. I got like a pack of 1 million on Amazon. They were super cheap and they just look like this. Like they're these little clear stickers almost that you put behind your like hole, and then you like shove the earring through like your pierced hole and through this guy, and it makes it so your earrings don't like weigh down your ears, because I love wearing a big hoop. Like that is my go-to signature earring. And by the end of the night, when I take them out, you can like see that the hole is stretched. Like I can literally look through the hole and like see through it. I swear one day I'm going to need to get my earlobes like stitched back together, just probably from years of wearing really heavy earrings. So these I am so obsessed with. I think everyone needs them. Even if you don't feel like you need them now, just do it so you don't end up like me, where you will eventually need earlobe surgery. Okay, now time to go get dressed for real. And this is the final look. I'm pretty sure I am way overdressed for the occasion, but there is no such thing as being overdressed in my opinion. Everything about this outfit is really old except for this little mini skirt. I just got this from Aritzia, and it has a built-in thong, which is nice, so you don't have to worry about it like riding up at all. It stays put, but everything else is many years old. But that's it. Thank you for watching my Get Ready with me, and have a good night. Bye.